What is emotional immaturity in parents? There's 4 subtypes of parenting that falls in the category of emotionally immature parenting. We have the emotional parent, the driven parent, the passive parent, and the rejecting parent. And now what does this look like? I'm going to do a part 2 to this on the consequences to this type of parenting to children and what children often grow up feeling like. So this is very much related to childhood trauma. So in an emotional parent, this parent is emotionally dysregulated. They can't control their emotions. They are up and down. It's a roller coaster all the time, and the child feels very unsafe in their environment because the parent is unpredictable with their emotional stability. So again, it feels like you're walking on eggshells. Children feel unsafe, and that this parent is not consistent in their caregiving, and there's no emotional stability given to them. The driven parent is the parent who's an overachiever that puts their kids in absolutely everything and expects their child to achieve the same things that they did. And this is very much where you see in narcissistic parents, the children are an extension of the parent, where they don't see their children as individuals and that they have to achieve the same things they did. This is the type of emotional immaturity that most people don't recognize as emotional immaturity in parenting. They see it as, oh, the parent is just really caring of the child, and they're really involved in their what they do. These parents have no ability to emotionally connect with their children. It's all based on performance and based on external validation from them. And these parents are high achievers, and usually the child is never enough for what their expectations are impossible to meet. Okay, then we've got the passive parent. This is the parent that really almost comes across like they don't give a rip about what their child does. They give them everything. There's no boundaries. They're never told no. These parents don't have the ability. They're super avoidant in their own feelings. They can't give their children the emotional stability they need, and they don't connect emotionally to their children. They are super avoidant. And not to rock the boat, they will not set boundaries, and they will not give the child safe routine or structure. These parents will just give their children whatever they want with no consequences and no boundaries. And again, these children will often grow up being quite narcissistic because there is so much entitlement there. They were never told no as children, and there was no boundary set. Then you look at the rejecting parent. This is the parent that just really doesn't want to be a parent. They don't have the ability to meet their children and show emotional intimacy with their children. So when children come for love and affection, these parents push them away. They have no ability to give it. They want to be alone. The parent wants to not deal with children at all. So they will often abandon their children and leave their children to their own devices to be able to fend for themselves. Stay tuned for part 2.